Oh, sorry about that, my lens is filthy. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Is it even morning? I have no idea. Today has just run away with me, like completely. The Easter weekend was so lovely, and then reality hits on that Tuesday and all the emails start coming in and you go back into work mode. I've had a couple of meetings this morning. I don't really know what to update you on this morning, apart from the fact that Easter is over and I'm a bit sad about that. And oh, got another email. We should be getting our Gusto food delivery today, which I'm very excited about. I've got 4 new recipes that I haven't tried before, which I like doing because it makes me discover new ways to eat certain things. I don't know if I've ever spoken about this in a video, but here we go anyway. I think I've talked about it, maybe I have, but I am such a fussy eater and it frustrates me so much. You know those questions when people say to you, okay, you can have 3 wishes or you can change 3 things about yourself, what would you change? And I always say to not be a fussy eater because it's so frustrating. I've always been a fussy eater ever since I was young, but I've like carried it into adulthood. I'm not really too sure how you don't, apart from the fact that as you get older you can buy different things to try and just force yourself to try stuff. But I don't know, whenever I find a fellow fussy eater, I'm just like, oh my god, there is another version of this, there is another person that knows exactly how I feel. Like walking into a fancy restaurant, dreading opening the menu, like what am I gonna eat from here? It's just one of those things that I'm like, it's well annoying. I'm not very experimental with food or flavours or different varieties of things. And I have a very long list of foods I don't like. Although I should put it like this, because some things are things that I decided I didn't like when I was young. Therefore, do I still not like them? I don't know. It's one of those things that when you say like, oh yeah, no, I don't like that. And then you're like, but I don't really remember what it tastes like. But yeah, oh my god, if there's any other fellow fussy foodies out there, please let me know that you exist and like, what do you do? And like, or if there's anyone who was fussy and isn't anymore, because those are the inspiring stories that I enjoy. Just one of those things. If you're wondering what the other 2 things are that I would change about myself if I was granted 3 wishes that instantly changed it, the other one, I actually can't remember the third one. One was to not be a fussy eater and just to enjoy any food and drink ever. Another one was to never get travel sick, because that is just something that I feel like is so unnecessary. Is there not like a tablet you can take now that just stops it forever? I know you can take travel sickness tablets, but let's be real, they don't always work. And I don't know, I should imagine you could just have an injection and you just would never get motion sickness ever again, or they changed the balance in your ear, or I don't know, they had like some magic cream that you just put on and you just never got motion sick. Yeah, I'd love that. I'd really love that, because yeah, I don't know, motion sickness is one of those things that's like just so unnecessary. Like, why? I get when you are ill and you throw up, because you know that's your body being like, oh hell no. But motion sickness, what's that for? That's not helpful. Like, I can't go in buses and coaches. Like, if someone said to me, hey, it's a hot day and we have to get in this coach and drive 3 hours to this place, you ain't getting me on that coach. Even if that coach in 3 hours time took me straight to a Maldivian island. Actually, no, I mean, maybe then I'd just deal with it. I also have a fear of, I feel like this morning chat has become very exposing. I also have a fear of vomit. So the motion sickness thing with that is a really bad concoction for my anxiety. So little things like that are just really unnecessary. If I could live my life knowing I would never get travel sick, I would be so happy. So those are my 2 things. What would your 2 things be? And they're not allowed to be physical things. It has to be, because I mean, we're all, you know, guilty of looking at ourselves in a mirror and picking things out that we don't like, but I'm talking non-appearance based things. That if you could, if someone granted you 3 wishes, or maybe we'll say 2 because I can't think of my 3rd one, what would you change? And I know that we're all perfect as we are, and the fact that we're all so different is a great thing. But you know, if I could eat all the food and just never feel travel sick, I would be really happy about that. I'm worried that there's not really anything to film and that every vlog is so similar and, you know, nothing's really happening. I do know you also like just having something to watch, because I'm the same. I just like having something to watch. So I hope you don't mind that a lot of the vlogs are probably just menial chats like this and me just sitting and, you know, being. It's also hard when I have things like video meetings and like phone conferences and things, because I can't film those. Like there's not really any point in filming them. So I'm kind of filming bits in between that through my day. What the hell was that noise? So obviously some days there's just not as much because I've had a lot of worky stuff to get done, but generally I'll just keep picking up the camera as and when, and I hope that that is suiting you. Oh, amazing. So I got involved in Fleur's Bloggers for NHS, which was to raise money. It was an auction, so lots of bloggers donated items to the auction, and she managed to raise, actually I don't know how much they raised overall. I need to go on over and have a look at her, but I donated a YSL bag and a dress that I wore to an event a couple of years ago, and they managed to raise over £1,000, which is amazing. So I'm so happy. I kind of still liked the bag. I just wasn't using it as much, and I was like, I think this could go to a better home. So I tried not to be all sentimental about it and just donated it. I was like, I'm not going to think too much about this, I'm just going to donate it. But now I'm really happy that I did, because it was for a great cause. The auction was to raise money for Duty to Care, which is caring for the NHS and lots of the key workers in the NHS, and just, you know, supporting them in this time. And if you're watching this and you were the one that won the dress and bag, I hope you like it. Right, I've also been Googling how to make artichoke dip. So I have made a list of those ingredients so I can do that. But yeah, that's my morning chat. Over and out. This wasn't very long. I will catch up with you in a bit. Hello, you join me as I make lunch. So, I think I want to make toasties, but can you mix like a ball of mozzarella with cheddar in a toasty? Does that work, or is that just going to run everywhere and it's going to be really liquidy? Because that's what I want to know, because that's what I think I might try and do. I think I might put some mozzarella and some cheddar and some tomatoes.
So you're not going to use this cheese?
Yeah, I already did, half.
Do you butter your bread?
I haven't this time because I'm not doing the toasty in the saucepan.
Yeah, we make our stuff so different, don't we?
What do you mean?
I don't make a toasty in the oven or the grill. I make it in the saucepan.
Well, yeah, some people make it different. Guys, I have gone with the half mozzarella, half cheddar. Alfie wasn't so sure though, were you?
I'm not.
Do you know what would be so nice, but I didn't do it?
It's not worth that risk for me. Not when we've got enough cheddar.
Some onion, red onion.
Or some, what are those little granule things that we've got?
Granules? Garlic granules? Onion powder?
Crispy onions.
Oh, crispy onion.
Crispy onion would be banging. I don't think I'm just a big fan of cheese toasty.
Why make it?
I don't know. I feel...
What the hell?
I made it.
You know what you should put on it though? Liam Perrins. So good. It's a good little snack, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm thinking it's all about like ham and cheese or tuna and cheese.
Well, we don't really have much choice. Good choice on the mozzarella and the cheddar, I think. Oh. Damn. Damn. Oh. Guys, I'm in a bit of a dilemma about what sauce to put on this. Do I do a bit of Lea & Perrins? Do I do a bit of brown sauce? Do I do a bit of tomato ketchup? I think tomato ketchup.
I think brown sauce.
Really? Or sriracha? Or chipotle? Oh, I love a sauce. I'm gonna do a little drizzle of ketchup. Literally started this video by talking about how I'm such a fussy eater. Look at my lunch.
Cheese, ketchup,
it is a child's lunch.
No, it's a comfort lunch.
I think if someone said explain your eating habits.
Favourite food?
I would say comfort. Comfort foods are basically my go-to. Okay, well there we go.
I might crack this little guy open.
Grilled mozzarella and cheddar toasty. That actually does look really good. Oh, hello. Where have you been? Shouting at all the neighbours? Yes, thirsty work that. That's thirsty work. You going back out, are you? No?
You tired now? You exhausted yourself?
Oh, she's gone to the other water bowl. All right then. I just said to Alfie, did you toast the other side? The side without the cheese on it.
Someone didn't tell me about that, did they? I always do mine on here.
Yeah,
so
but then you still don't have the toasty bit of bread in the middle. Just finished up 2 more work calls. Actually 3 more work calls, all back to back. Alfie's now running around the garden. I think someone tagged him to do that. Donate 5, nominate 5, run 5k. Look at him. You okay, Han?
Not good.
Get up off the floor.
I've got the worst flips in the world.
Swear to God, if anyone nominates me to do that, I'm gonna cry. I've been trying to do the couch to 5k. Don't make me skip that and do a 5k. I was building up to it, but I'm happy to donate the money. I just can't run 5k. I do actually need to get back on the couch to 5k. But I am now prepping for, we're doing an after work quiz. Doing all the quizzes, as I said in my last video, which has actually been very fun, but this is the first one I'm hosting, so I'm very excited about it. Getting all the girls just for a little like post-work catch up and quiz time on this lovely post-Easter Tuesday.
I had to walk so much of it. I was literally like, walk, run.
It's hard, 5k is far.
I mean, it doesn't help that my foot's got a chunk at the bottom as well. And that my fitness is appalling right now.
But you did it! Who are you nominating?
Get it done. Doesn't matter about the speed. Doesn't matter about anything other than the donation.
Yeah.
So I've nominated Sean, Zach, Steve, Morgan, and Joe, your brother.
Oh, thank God. Thought you were going to say me then. I was going to leave you. Oh, they'll all do it. Joe, for some reason, Joe can really run. I don't know where he gets that from.
Probably a mum.
Yeah, probably, and I just don't have that skill. I have to build up to that skill. But Joe's very good. He can just literally put on a pair of trainers and run for God knows how long. He's got very good fitness level, whereas mine's not so great. But well done. Good on you. It's warmer, actually. It's a lovely day to run because it's not too hot.
So nice out there.
I've come upstairs for a bit of a change of scenery to do the quiz. At the moment, obviously, we are all searching for ways in which to video call our friends, our loved ones, to do quiz nights, but also to stay in contact with people in the office, employees, employers, co-workers, finding ways to do video meetings, and an app that I have been using and loving, as well as Alfie with his teams too, is Lark. Lark are sponsoring this little section of the video, and I am so happy to be able to recommend them to you. I've really enjoyed using their software. The app itself is so easy to use. You can download it for free, you don't have to pay anything. You can have up to 100 participants in any video call, which I just think is amazing. Not that I ever need to have 100 people in a video call, but if you did, if you were doing a lecture, or I don't know, you were doing something that needed lots of people's attention or lots of people to listen to you, that's great. For free, you can have 100 people join you in a video conference, but also the minutes are unlimited, so there's no set time on when your meetings or quiz nights have to end, which is great. One part of this app that I have absolutely loved is the ability to have everything all in one place. You can have chat, you can create meetings and schedule meetings into a calendar, you can create polls, you can send documents, and you can have chats all in Lark. So everything is centralized and you're not having to download lots of different pieces of software to stay in contact with everybody. Just so you guys can get a little idea of what it looks like, this is the calendar aspect. So the meetings I've already had today are blurred out. Got the after work quiz. You can actually invite everybody from your team to a scheduled meeting or quiz night, and then they get a little reminder that pops up and says join the quiz, which is super handy because then you literally just tap it and it starts. And then these are all my meetings for the rest of the week that I'll be doing on Lark. This is the part where you can store all your contacts and you're able to create groups that you can literally just call within the click of a button. I'm not actually going to press this because it just reveals everybody's email addresses, so I probably shouldn't do that, but I have all my contacts in here. And then the groups that we've used today is this group, which has certain people in it. Then this one, which has the whole team in that we're constantly dropping things into and doing meetings from. And then simply you click here for meetings, create a new meeting, join a meeting, or you can share your screen, which is super easy to use. Oh, secret chats. I hadn't discovered that before now. So yeah, that's Lark in a nutshell. It's free to use, free to download. I highly recommend you give it a go if you're looking for something, even if it's just to do your family catch-ups on or your fun friend quiz nights. It's super easy, and I also obviously love it from a work point of view because it just keeps everything in one place and just makes life so much easier. But yeah, I'll leave a link in the description box. Go and check it out if you want to. Invite the 100 participants, see how you get on. But yeah, I'm really loving it. Super easy to use, very practical, and I will show you it in action during the quiz. So now I can go to my after work quiz and I can start. Oh, it says I've got 2 people waiting. That's how excited they are for the quiz. So we're all in here. Right, I'm going to join the video meeting. Hello.
Hiya.
She's put some makeup on.
I put a little bit on. I haven't.
There she is.
Who's there?
Hello. Added some lip balm, didn't I? Because I thought, you know, it's after work. Do you want me to pout again?
Yeah, give me your best pout.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
So you will always have the person speaking in the big square and then the rest of the people in your chat down the side, looking pretty. It's so true. It's like, oh, work, quiz,
I've never
work,
done more quizzes in my whole life.
What are the rounds?
We've got general knowledge.
Love.
Is it GK?
Then we've got finish the lyric.
Oh, love that. Whoa.
Then we've got emoji movies.
Yeah.
And then Disney synonyms. Disney synonyms.
Oh, I'm very confident.
Dan's like, I've done this quiz 5 times already. Question number 1. What does the E in email stand for? Fun fact, I actually actually got this wrong when I did this quiz.
Oh, this is an easy one. Come on.
Oh, I know it. I'm an idiot.
To be fair, this quiz is, I would say, a good level of not too hard, not too easy, somewhere in the middle.
It's the Goldilocks of quizzes.
Yeah. Question number 2. What is the largest planet in the solar system? Oh, look, heads down. They're really getting on with that one. Question number 3. Where was Radio 1's Big Weekend meant to be held this year?
Oh.
If it was multiple choice, I might know, but my brain's gone blank.
Question number 6. Who was the first UK artist to enter the US charts at number 1? Ever.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's a good question. Oh.
Question I do not know. Yeah.
No, I don't know it either.
Can you hear Nala snoring? You can dance, you can jive.
Did you get all these?
There was one I didn't get. Number 3.
It's a generational thing.
Number 3. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Question 4. It started out with a kiss.
Guys, I did a 5K this morning. And I listened to a parenting playlist and it was brilliant.
Yeah, I'm loving the playlist.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, I need to do my song today. I've not done today.
Favourite male artist?
Okay.
It's a good one. Question 5. I don't believe that anybody. 6. So I told you with a smile.
Is that the one you didn't get?
No.
Oh, I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Nah, it's
Look
not.
how much fun she's having.
I love being the quizmeister.
Maestro.
Number 7. This is the one I didn't get. Feel the way I feel.
Oh. Wait. Wait, isn't that like I've got that for 5?
Oh no.
You all look so deep in thought.
Is it the same artist? Is that what I'm getting confused at?
No.
I'm also confused about that one.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
I can hear it. I just can't finish it.
Number 10. Caught in a landslide. Judging by the emojis, I need you to write down what film you think they are. Okay?
Oh, I'm so bad at these.
The Exceptionals. She got that one. The little chuckle. 8. Skyward.
What?
Skyward. Number 9. Ensnared. Number 10. Blade in the Granite. This one took me a little while. Blade in the Granite.
Yeah, it's the only one I don't know. It's annoying me.
Does anybody want a repeat on any of them?
No.
Oh, I think I know what 9 is.
Mate, this is the best quiz I've ever done.
Answers incoming. Question number 1 in general knowledge. What does the E in email stand for? The answer is electronic. 4. It started out with a kiss. Yeah, correct. 5.
Feels the way I do.
Yeah.
Then maybe.
Okay, 7. Who thinks I got 7?
Wait, you're 6.
Me.
Did I not do 6? Oh yeah, 6.
Oh, 6, yeah.
6 was, so I told you with a smile.
It's
It's all about you.
Oh, I didn't get that one.
Okay, feel the way I feel.
About you.
No.
I Feel the Way I Feel again because there's a Keen song that goes like that.
No, that's not the one.
Well, it's got exactly the same words.
What did you put?
Saved.
Oh, okay. So it's Feel the Way I Feel, man, I feel like a woman.
That's so annoying.
I know.
That slipper snake.
10, Caught in a Landslide.
No,
No, it's reality.
Correct. Well done, guys. Okay, emoji movies.
Oh, I didn't like this.
I love this.
Number 2, Benjamin Button.
No, that's a good one.
I put,
Remember, baby.
yeah, I put that
Three
too.
Men and a Baby too, but I kind of forgot it was movies.
Also, it's not 3 men. If you look, it's a little boy.
Yeah, you're right.
7, The Incredibles. 8 is Up. 9 is Tangled.
Yes.
And 10 is The Sword in the Stone.
Yes, I can't really
Okay, so 6th place with 24 was Darcy. Then
Always
with
laugh.
27, Larice.
It's Laz.
It was Lazza. Then
Why did you say that about yourself? It's Laz. It's Laz.
it's Les. Then with 30, Charlotte. With 32, Maddie.
Bloody hell.
With 33, Holly. And with 34, our reigning champ of all quizzes was Danielle.
Maddie's the tram. I'm gonna stop clapping her.
Okay, bye, baby.
She's really watching. Is that Bear, Nala? Look. Bye. I've just had a bath and I've come down. Alfie's made dinner. This looks good. It's a chicken chorizo, herby mash.
It's like, that is like the most flavoursome thing ever. I haven't tried it, just the smell is crazy whilst I was cooking it.
It looks so good. Hello, it's Friday. I'm just here with Alfie and for his video we just did a little Q&A, so I thought it would be nice to kind of jump on that a bit and answer any questions we didn't answer in Alfie's video over here and just end the vlog on a little Q&A because I haven't done one of these in a really long time.
Good old Q&A. We've got them up on the phone on Instagram, so we're just going through the questions.
Someone said Zoe once said about getting Invisalign like you. I'd be interested to hear her reasons for not.
I'm interested, I'm just as interested as you, let's go.
I just haven't done it yet. I haven't done it. I still want to do it, I just haven't been.
You know what it's like, booking in the first initial thing is daunting.
Initial appointments, haven't I? And I just
No?
haven't gone. Yeah, we went to that dentist on our old road. And he looked in my mouth and he...
We did.
Yeah.
Very true.
Zoe, how do you feel seeing all those hoodies around the house?
No.
Literally. By the time this collection drops... Oh!
And look there as well.
By the time this collection drops, I'm never going to want to see a blue tie-dye hoodie ever again.
I'm having to hand make them because my manufacturer's is currently closed. So literally hand making them.
If you woke up as me for the day,
Oh, what would I do?
what would the first thing you would do be? Think about this. Think about what I do. What the first thing I do is.
Just get straight out of bed and just feed Nala and I don't know what else you do. Sing in the kitchen.
Is that what you do?
No.
What would you do then?
Or do you know what would actually be interesting to do?
What?
There's a fact that apparently you have such a perceived perception of yourself that if you were to walk past yourself in the street, you wouldn't recognise yourself. Because you're so obsessed with like your flaws and little bits that you don't like about yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the mirror isn't actually you, it's the flipped you.
I hate thinking about that because that actually really does.
So imagine if I woke up
boggle
as
my
you
mind.
and then I looked at me in bed and I'm like,
Who is that?
oh my god, that is what I look like. I think I'd want to see what I look like. as the first thing, and then...
Would you want to kiss you and see
No.
if you're a good kisser or
No.
not?
No, I just want to see if I look like what I think I look like. Although that is scary.
When you first met, did you expect you would get this far together? That's a tricky question, because I suppose I don't really ever think like...
I didn't think about it.
Yeah, we just took each day as it was, and we're still here.
So I'm out.
Still here. 8 years this year. Give me some. One thing you've never done and would like to experience together.
Skydive. Skydive.
Normal postman.
Big old box.
Oh, really? What have you ordered? This one's funny that someone said to you. Remember how you built a gym to get hench and you're not?
Come on now. That's savage.
That is savage. So what one thing...
That's true though. I was working out hard for 4 months and I had some good results. And then all of this has happened at the moment.
No,
and
you
now
can't. You can still go. It's in the
No, of
in
course.
the
No, I went
driveway.
yesterday.
Yeah,
And I went the day before.
To be fair, he has
I've just started again.
So what one thing would we want to experience together? I think, like, not travelling, but we want to go to New Zealand and, like, do the whole...
That is travelling, just not for like months at a time. Going on like a...
We want to go for a while.
road trip.
Yeah, we want to go on like a travelling camping road trip in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Which we were going to plan
For
January 2021. We've not started planning it yet. I don't know how long it would take to plan, but maybe that won't be for then.
We'll have to
Who
see.
knows? We'll have to see. But that's what we want to do together and experience together. Tell us some, I like this one. Tell us some of your craziest dreams recently. I've seen so many people talking about how their dreams
is
at the
good,
moment
yeah.
are so crazy. And genuinely, my dreams have been so much more vivid, so much more like they feel real,
Yeah.
like they're really
Yeah.
happening. And so many people are saying the same thing. So the other night I dreamt I went to Mark's at 3 AM and he was having a house party.
How do you remember this?
Because I always tell that person
I
my
remember
dream.
for like 3 minutes and then I forget it.
I used to write down all my dreams in my notes when I woke up on my phone.
Really?
Yeah. And I went to his at 3 AM and he was like, well, basically everyone was leaving as I was arriving, and then
Wait. You went to Mark's at 3 AM.
I went to Mark's at 3
That's
AM.
already crazy
Exactly.
as it is.
And
Like,
he
what's
was-
going on?
he
Did
was
you just
having-
wake up?
I don't know why I was there. He was having a party with all his other friends and they were all leaving as I arrived. And then these 3 men just randomly turned up in Mark's house and I was like, you need to get them out because you don't know who they are. And then I can't remember what else happened after that. I think I left Mark's in the morning and I was like, bye, thanks for having me. And as I was walking along, I ran into Tyler and Joey and I ran at Joey from like so far away and then like just jumped on him, like wrapped my legs around him and he like span me around.
Aww.
And then somehow we ended up underneath a bridge, me, Tyler and Joey, like above water. And then this other YouTuber who I don't know who it was having a wedding and we had to all wear hats. And that was it. Then I woke up and I was like, what just happened? But I did say to Mark, I feel like I've seen you now. I feel like we've hung out and that's quite nice. Like I feel like I've just seen Joey and like I've just hung out at Mark's house.
How do you remember that?
Because I
How
voice
does that even get into your... Although we were texting Joey.
That's why Joey was in it, for sure.
You were texting Mark, obviously.
Texting
Probably
Mark.
talking about Tyler.
Yeah. So funny. I'm just trying to think of any others.
See, I know I've had crazy vivid dreams, but I haven't...
You
I
can't
remember
never
any.
recall them. So me
I
and
did
Alfie have
speak
been-
in my dream the other day.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You said to me the other morning, you were like, do you remember what you said last night? And I was like, what did I say?
We've obviously been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, and in Animal Crossing you get these little DIY packs that you learn, and then you can build furniture.
stuff, yeah.
So you find these around the island, or like get given them. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was, you know, when you're like so thirsty, and my drink, this is such a long story, but my drink that I'd taken up to bed with me was in the living room next to one of our diffusers, and my water tasted of the diffuser. Like I took a sip and I was like, that tastes like perfume. So I said, Alfie, can I have some of your water? And you said something, I can't remember what you said, but it was absolute gobbledygook. And I was like, okay, he's asleep. But you still leant over and he passed me an empty glass and was like, here you go. And I was like, oh, it's empty. Sophie goes, don't worry, you can just DIY another one. And I was like, sick, I think I'll go back to the perfume water then.
Did you?
Yeah.
You should have just got up and just got some in the bathroom.
I couldn't be bothered. But
that's funny.
so you do talk a lot. I talk a
Yeah.
lot in my I talk way less in my sleep than I used to though.
If you talk to Zoe when she's asleep, she just fully chats back. But you don't actively talk out. Do you know what I mean?
Apart from when I've just fallen asleep. Because you tell me I've
You
had
just twitch a lot when you're asleep. You're
you
like,
tell me I've had conversations with you and I don't remember them.
yeah, but that's what I mean, because I'll start it. So I'll be like, oh, Zoe, are you still watching the TV? And you'll be like,
yeah.
yeah.
I always say
or like
yes,
the
even though
other
I'm not.
night when you were saying like, oh, why have you changed the channel? We were literally just watching, what's
The quiz.
Yeah, we were literally just watching the quiz. I was like, Zoe, that finished over an hour ago. I've watched all of it. You were asleep and now we're watching something else. You're like, oh, okay. And then in the morning you have no recollection of that happening at all.
Don't remember it.
So you can full on just chat to you, but you don't know.
No, that's funny. That's funny. Anyway, I'm going to end this here because my battery's flashing and I feel like we've been chatting for a while. But let us know if you guys have had any weird, vivid dreams in the comments below. And I will see you again very soon.